It's Silk's over there still. Alright.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
Yes.
That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 light worlds, restoring night to much of Northrend. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
Calamity.
Something feels like this is not going to be ending the way they want it to.
Do you hear? Your dreams of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you.
What are we getting here?
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects, strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined.
What? I think you really gotta wonder, why is he painting Zodiac to be this benevolent god? I'm pretty sure no one else buys it. Oh, these guys are... Oh, they're just staring up there.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie. The yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through.
Stop! Jesus Christ!
Now that's when everyone went funny.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
Okay, buddy.
It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise!
Alright.
Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Okay. Oh, there he is. There he is.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him, why do you care so much about this?
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthri's ideals of my own volition.
Well, why though?
Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience.
But he's a fucking asshole!
But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
But why this theme though? This is boring! This is an Asian theme. Fucking Christ, it's Twintania's theme. Man, Roger, you're a fucking cunt, you know what? This is not entertaining, we're just attacking each other, we're just doing this thing. You're gonna warp immediately to another plot. There you go, see, I fucking called it, dude. I fucking called it. I might just walk away, like over here. I'm fast, by the way, because I have a grease lightning paw, and I'm good at this game because I know how to use my abilities. Let's just do this. Do this. Then do this. Do that. And then do this. And then I'll have a tornado kick. Woo! The fuck? Whoa! Whoa, did he actually eat the... Did he actually eat the Sin Eaters? It sounds like he did. Yeah, I mean, they're gone. Man, he even ate the women, too. What an asshole.
Lord Vorthri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end!
You don't have to call him Lord Balthree, you know.
The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Yeah, I told you, he was the Warden, right there. He's just stacked up on meals all the time. Whoa! He can turn his head.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
Yeah, you reign on high with those double chins.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
Oh man, he's throwing a tantrum again. Oh boy!
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Jesus Christ! Just give it up, dude. Wait, is he also eating the fork? Oh god, he did. He ate the fork.
No, stop him! Thancred, stop him!
I knew it! I knew it! It's funny as hell. Happy little wings, dude.
Where did he go?
Oh, that's the reason. Whoa!
In the heavens?
What the hell is that? It kind of reminds me of Zamal.
4-3 do that?
Zamal from that place.
Each for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
They know.
Thank you.
Where's the little girl? I think we're about to see the fat. Where's the fat cat girl?
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
There she is.
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this. Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, You came to the city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after VFXIV.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Hmm?
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I for one hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
VFXIV has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
The ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord VFXIV took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
We have a Talos.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband.
Jesus Christ, he's getting whipped in public.
He happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Well, it's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just...
He's being put on the spot.
All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises.
Alright, time for me to do this guy's job, because that's what I do. People's jobs that they should be doing their own.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. this requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones. A difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
Man.
What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
This guy is sulking really profoundly today.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires,
Amarant,
she
huh?
fairly gleamed.
I'm gonna remember this in the future expansion. We're probably gonna go there, maybe.
Not that you would remember any of this.
I mean, I was just born. Yeah, what do you mean by remember? That's the really important question.
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero.
Yeah.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears.
Wow. He actually got called out.
No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.